Well, the debate rages in many nations with respect to just how open borders ought to be and who should be admitted. Well, God's got a very different approach with respect to the kingdom of heaven. Hey, welcome to Mornings with Bishop Robert. Thanks for joining me. Come on in, have a seat with me. No border issues here. My goal is to introduce people to the Jesus they never knew. Then help them get to know him and his word personally and better. So if our time together today speaks to your heart, let me invite you to just like and subscribe, and then hopefully share this video with a friend. Well, the immigration law for the kingdom of heaven was spoken by King Jesus, and he states, "All the Father gives me will come to me, and whoever comes to me, I will never cast out." Well, for those who desire it, entry is fairly easy. All the fees necessary have been prepaid. No earthly nation takes that approach. Hey, here's an interesting twist that no other kingdom takes. The citizenship application for the kingdom of heaven is approved automatically for everyone who meets the criteria. Today's verse says, if you openly declare that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. So confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, and you immediately establish your eligibility. Afterwards, your legal profession of citizenship, as well as your renunciation of allegiance and fidelity to the foreign prince of evil, is accomplished through baptism. Oh, and it gets better. Oh, way better. Once you've been received into the kingdom, you're also adopted and named a co-heir with Christ. He remains, of course, the absolute monarch. We who are allowed entry to his kingdom and granted citizenship don't possess the right to change his laws. That's because our status as heir is granted not as a function of our new citizenship, but actually as a function of being adopted by the sovereign. God has adopted us as his children, so we receive the rights to share in his inheritance. As his children, we have an inheritance that can never perish, spoil, or fade, according to the Apostle Peter. Friends, that's truly amazing. Think of it. Former slaves, now adopted and received as co-heirs. We're accepted in the beloved because we who were far away have been brought near by the blood of Christ. Now, citizens gather together regularly to celebrate this gift of freedom and citizenship and adoption, and to remind themselves of who it was that made that gift possible and at what price. That feast is called by many names: the Lord's Supper, Holy Communion, the Mass. By whatever name, when observed according to his instruction, the celebration and the remembrance are the same. His life for ours. His blood to pay our price. Accepted and welcomed because of his grace. And finally, we're welcome to remain forever if we choose to do so. No one can take us away against our will. His borders are open to all who will accept his Son, his law, and his Spirit. Welcome home. That's all the time we've got this morning. Please help me introduce people to the Jesus they never knew. Help them get to know him and his word personally and better. Here's how to do it. Like this video. It helps more people see it. Then click follow or subscribe so you and I can get together every day. Hey, if you click the link in the description, I'll drop a copy of my book, Count to One, in your inbox, and we'll get you links to these messages sent every day so you never miss one of them. Hey, one more thing. Share this message with a friend, would you? Because as you do, that makes you part of the team, helping touch hearts all over the world with the love of Jesus. Thanks for helping.